I'm trying to pull myself up and talk to you guys. It's just thank you for the rose. I don't know if our roses floated over from the last live. I don't think they did. Maybe they did. I don't know. They did. We got 304 roses. It's like I need something to go right for once in my life. I just need something. I can't even say for once in my life because we used to have a good life. I just somewhere down the line, I don't know what happened. Life came in and kicked me in the head, and it's just life come in and curb stomped me. Is what it did. It didn't kick me in the head. You know, Heather, I made some of the most money I ever made in my life during COVID. It's crazy. I tell you, at this point, I don't know. I used to. It's just like I'm searching for things to say. You know, it's. I'm sitting here looking at today that we still need $222 to keep our hotel room. Neither one of us has had a thing to eat today, and we've got a few waffles and a few pieces of sausage. I don't need the sausage because my blood pressure is all over the place. You know, and sitting here hungry, sitting here looking at if we don't get the help for the room, we're screwed, and dealing with my wife's health. Heather, I don't think we're playing a back and forth there about who's doing worse. No, I'm sorry, but it's like I'm not trying to go. I understand you're struggling too, but it's like I'm not sitting here trying to, you know, Vondi. We'll definitely be keeping you in our prayers, man. Happy, that's just the thing. I don't even know what I need to say right now. It's just I don't know. Well, Heather, if you need help, go do your live on your page. It's the only thing I can tell you to do. Because right now, me and my wife need help, and that's why I'm on my page on my live trying to get some help. If you need help, by all means, go do your other life. Go do one on your own page. You've got plenty of people. You got you're 2,000 and something followers. You can go do one. You know. All right, then stop on mine. I mean, okay. Well, I'll tell you what's right. You'll never know again while I'm on here. Happy. That's what I'm trying my best to hang on to the praying and hanging on to faith and everything. But man, it is just today's kicking my butt. So yes, I do. Hey Betty, how are you doing? Betty, to keep the room, we need $222. Anything going towards that would help. If anybody wanted to help us out, guys, anything would help. I don't know how we'd figure out anything for food and groceries, but the room's the room takes it takes in front of the groceries because having groceries doesn't mean anything if you don't have anywhere to keep them. So not right now. It's not Bondi. Thank you, Amber. I could not think of that word to save my life. It was definitely the word I was looking for. I just could not. I couldn't think of it to save my life. I tell you though, we need a we need a miracle today, guys. Did you just sniff your lotion? Or if it made you smile, it made you smile. If anybody can help us with anything, guys, it'd be appreciated. You know what? I'm tired of those whole. Who knows, Bondi? To be honest with you, when somebody helps, they get attacked by the people claiming to be from awareness so much that they don't want to help. The person who helped me earlier was like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out, but please do not mention my name," because they know what's coming. You know, it's even coming here and saying something happy. If you're not affiliated with them, they're going to attack you. But that's all right to do. That's okay to do. I agree with you. It is. Everybody's struggling these days. And if you're struggling and can't help, then you don't help. It's understood. It's understandable. If you can help, then you help someone. If you can't, you don't. You know. Thank you for the roses, Buckeyes. I'm still in never mind. Thank you for the heart me. I get that, Madonna, but I mean, it's like we sitting here about to lose the place that we, call home or room. We don't have nothing to eat, but it's just it is what it is. I guess. Uh, you know, I understand everybody's struggling. I do. I get that. Like I said, if you're struggling and you can't help, hey, that's pray for us. Happy? No, they can't. I ain't making it from payday to payday, so I don't. And again, Madonna, if you can't help, that's fine. You don't have to. So we used to do battles, and we used to do pretty decent at the battles, but we can't even do them now. Hey, if anybody can go back and look at the Brook that just came in, it's a cartoon with blonde hair and sunglasses. If you see it, mods, block them. I'm looking now to see if I can see them on the list. Maybe I can go back. Can't see on the list. They kind of slid in on me. I don't want to invite them. If you can happen to go back and see her and block her, go ahead and do it because uh, you're not going to come in here and watch me after sending messages to people who come in here just to talk to me. So I don't understand. I don't understand that stuff, guys. It's like, sit there and complain about me being on live. You sit there and complain about watching me, hearing me. You don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear that. But then your asses are in here every time I'm live. She's pretty stressed right now and still going through with the same stuff she's been going through. It's sunny and pretty warm outside here too. You know, hey Wingo, Julius, I don't either. It's like, listen, you can't be on this app and another app complaining about me being on here. No, not you, Bubbles. This was Brooke. You can't be on here complaining about you're tired of hearing me. Oh, his voice makes me sick. I'm so tired of hearing him. But then setting my live every time I'm here. Like, how does that work? If I don't like listening to somebody, I don't go watch them. So, trying to keep our hotel room right now. That's the big mountain we're trying to climb right now. Staying in the car right now is really a last resort. It's not really a good option because of her health. So, Wingo, she's stressed, still dealing with a few things she's been dealing with. So, yes, I do. And we've stayed in the car before. And with her health right now, she'll be in the hospital before 4 weeks out. Wingo, me too. Me too. Well, heat's got a part of it, but she's got some health issues that it's just not going to be plausible to stay in the car. So, if anybody can help us with anything at all going towards the room, I don't know why everybody thinks that every place is close to a campground. Wingo, I haven't checked it since then. I'm kind of afraid to check it. So, Nicole, when they have food in them, we'll go to the food banks and food pantries and stuff. But when they're empty, there's nothing to get. Yeah, Tennessee, it's illegal just to camp. If they catch you camping somewhere, it's not a campground. You know, it's illegal. Journey, what are you talking about? I agree with you. I know it. I'm without my meds, and I've got so much stuff going on. Believe me, I would rather be watching something good on TV, and relaxing today, and just get through today because today's already a hard enough day for me. You know, yeah. Only I've got is my clonidine with my meds. I don't know, Journey. Honestly, I don't. That scares the shit out of me too. Just to be honest and open about it. You know, I'm having an issue with getting into a new doctor, and my old doctor doesn't want to get in touch with the new doctor. I'm not ignoring it. It's just I don't have, you know, one doctor wants me to come see him. I can't drive all the way back to Dyersburg to see the doctor. They won't call into the new doctor or even email them and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on." So the other night I almost went to the ER, but I didn't. I couldn't. I couldn't trust myself driving. My blood pressure spiked so high. And I was like, I'm going down the road and something else happens. You know, um, not only does that put me in danger, it puts anybody else in danger. So I called 911. I went and had a way home. So I'm not ignoring it. I'm keeping the closest eye on it that I can. And when it gets too high, I take my clonidine. That's the only meds I have left for it. Thank you for the heart, man. Because I have to go see the new doctor first, and my first doctor's appointment with them isn't until the end of this month. Happy, you still have to go make that doctor's appointment with the health department, and that's actually where I'm going. So it takes money to go to a walk-in clinic, y'all. And Casey, I hate to hear that. I hate trolls. Yeah, well, no, that didn't work, Happy. Hey, Carlos. So, yeah, exactly, Tony. We don't have the bus option here. No, we do not get food stamps. We have a taxi, but again, when I'm flat broke, the new doctor said the only thing he would need was for my old doctor to email them and be like, "Yeah, I'm treating him. Oh, I've been treating him for X amount of time, and he's he's out of his meds. He can't get back to see me." And but yeah, just to say that she's been treating me for however long I've been going there. So I mean, as far as going to the hospital, I can drive myself to the hospital. The other night, I didn't feel like driving it because my blood pressure was spiked, and I wasn't going to get in the car with my blood pressure 200 over. What was it? 214 over one. I'd have to look on my thing again. You know, big old fit. But I'm done talking in circles with this with everybody. You know, so because it seems like that's all I'm doing is going around in a circle with some of y'all. I was sitting here listening to it and just it's still. You know what? And flat out, there's so many on this app right now to be tickled to death if something happens. Will at least he'd be off out, would be what they'd say.
Well, I mean, they've said it. I mean,
Today's date.
10th, I think. Yeah.
Put that one up. Hey, PA. I get people trying to help out of concern, but it's like I have a vehicle. I don't need the advice drive to the ER. You know, it's like if I felt safe enough to drive myself to the ER the other night, I would have went. We're talking 1 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I just really don't. I don't know. I feel like exactly, Wingo. It really is. It's hard to tell who's being genuine and who's just in here just trolling. And that's something I'm battling with on my lives now is just that. Who's in here just trolling and who's in here being sincere? Because I can look up to Stella 45 and they might be a good person, but they have no followers, no following. Okay, Carrie, I don't know why it's tagging people when people's comment. No, Happy, there are some people that would rejoice if something happened to me on the live. You know, yeah, I mean, when they're sitting over there talking about on Reddit, when they're sitting there talking about, I hope they stay in the car and Angela gets sick and gets admitted to the hospital. Yeah, there's people on here that would absolutely 100% sing the praises if something happened to me. 222. Oh, 100% Wingo. How we got past this week? We had some help last week. No, you're fine, Stella. You can stay. Or Steely, however your name's pronounced. But I'm just saying that's how trolls come in. You've actually had some genuine conversation. So, um, we got some help. And the person who helped me, guess what happened to them? They got attacked on here. They've been bullied. They've been harassed. They've had pictures made of them. They've had their sexuality questioned. So, it's there. Matter of fact, I might have the screenshot of it on our page. Yes, Tina, we have. It's everywhere, Wingo. It's not just on us. It's everywhere. I mean, Reed Squad. That kid's trying to lose weight and better himself. He's done lost over 100 pounds. Still a big, big guy. you know, but they're just, and he's sharing his journey with everybody and is doing better in life. But people still get on there and just body shame him because he's a big kid. Like, why? You know, yeah, Reed was battling the other night, and they was just some of the stuff them other people were saying to that kid. I was just like, oh my god! But I tell you, he handled it. He handled it. Julie, I hope they are. I hope they are. And I've got a stack of evidence against the ones who are cyberbullying us. Happy, what do you mean? I would really like to see what we said to him. What exactly do you mean? It's like right there, that name. Wingo kissed the ass bootlicker because she's just in here nice and taking up for us. Is that why y'all want to harass her now? Tell me, my weekend's been up and down. My whole week's been up and down. It's just been, you know, Happy's got me confused on there. I would really like to see what we said to him. Of Reed, go watch his live. Let the kid get on there and battle and go watch. You know, they're there. They made fun of a kid with Down syndrome who likes to barbecue. That's all the kid was doing. He loves barbecue. He loved doing videos on here. I don't know if he still does or not. They made fun of Mike Miyagi though, the kid with Down syndrome that would get on here and sing karaoke. Julius, I think they think it's worse for me to come on here and ask for help. 100%. I'm horrible. You know. Okay, Happy. I'm gonna ask you this question: why not go sideways over everybody being bullied? I think it's great you do that. Special needs and old people. But I've been saying this for several weeks now. Unless we stand up and fight it, it's never going to stop. You know, I applaud you for standing up for special needs and old people, 100%. But why sit down when it's somebody else? The more people who will speak up and say, "Hey, man, this stuff isn't right," it'll stop. You know, well, Happy, I can tell you right now, you can go over to the page, to my page, mine and Angela's page, and Look at the ones that's got cyberbullying on. There's one that's got several pictures on there, and that video alone has about probably 10 pictures that they've made body shaming me, questioning, making it seem like I'm gay, making it seem like I like to have, I like to do adult things with cucumbers. Um, and what's on my page? Are we seeing that name? What's on my page barely scrapes the surface of what they've done to me and Angela. But yet nobody wants to speak up and say this stuff is wrong. You know, exactly, Julie. And that's what everybody thinks it is. And that's what's wrong with this world today. You know, when I was younger, if you got bullied, they had to do it face to face with you. And you had the chance to stop it. Um, you can go look the stuff up, Happy. I mean, I don't just have them here to show you. I mean, I can't just pull them out. Go watch Reed. Um, exactly. I can't think of what Reed's name is on here, but I'm sure you can type in Reed Squad and pull them up. Um, Mike Miyagi, though, look up his videos where they've made fun of him. He's the one that does the karaoke. I don't know the one who does the cooking, but he did a response video, and it was hilarious. It just they called him. One guy, he was doing his cooking videos, and one guy said, "Oh, great! I didn't order the slow cooker." Yeah, Taylor Reed. I didn't know what his name was on here. I just always said Reed Squad. So the kid that they called a slow cooker because he's got Down syndrome, he sat there and made a video up, and I think it was hilarious. Just sat there and he's doing his video, and he goes, "Cooking food right. You're supposed to do it slow, like I do your mama." And I was just like, "What?" You know, get them. They deserved that one. They honestly did. What Tennessee native you are consistently on making the account with that name? Sweet kindness. Okay, we're gonna dive into that. Your name is Sweet Kindness, but your statement is, why would you worry about other people being bullied? I wouldn't, unfortunately.
I think she needs to change her name.
It's, I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you see somebody being bullied, and even on here you see it, and you just ignore it? You're part of the problem. Exactly, Julius. You call it awareness, you call it a watch party, you call it this, you know. Um, okay, Carrie. Who am I bullying, Michigan Mama? Who am I bullying? I'll give you every opportunity to answer that question. I don't want any mods blocking Michigan Mama. It is, but sweet kindness, you got to stand up to it. You've got to, because if you don't, it just happens, and it's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to get worse, and because nobody is brave enough to stand up and say this stuff has got to stop. Thank you for the heart me. There's no good way to bully somebody. That's stupid. You're going to
thing I've ever heard.
come in here with the name of sweet kindness and to defend somebody for bullying. Exactly, Julius. Exactly. Did Michigan Mama respond back to what I said? Yeah, happy I said that. I apologize for that. That's not bullying. That's saying something in the heat of the moment to somebody that I regretted when I said it. So how's that bullying? Bullying is if I went to her page every single day and cussed her out and made fun of her and posted pictures of her in ways that's not her. They don't. And Jolie, go look it up, Happy. Get out of the live. Go look it up. Or I mean, do you just want me to stop my live, go look this video up, and send it to you so you can see the video? I mean, I don't have the video on my phone. I don't. And you keep asking for the video. Go look it up. I told you I didn't know his name. You'll just have to look up, you know, I guess look it up. Kid with Down syndrome who likes to barbecue. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've said that several times. I didn't have his name and how to look him up. Oh, Lord, sometimes people, I just, exactly. I made the mistake. I publicly apologized multiple times. She didn't accept the apology. I get it. She's never once apologized to me for anything bad she's ever said about me. She'll just say, "Oh, it's facts," and oh, she will be. I guess she needed some more money to get back on. Apparently, they're doing an interview with Kimberly tomorrow night. Who cares? Y'all be sure to tell the story about how she was paid to be in that live.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else you can tell about the story that ain't been told.
Yeah, she must be out of cash, so.
I'm in the whole story. I've been told 15 times. That happened almost a year ago.
Yeah, why is that even
And
still being
still dwelling on it.
right?
Okay. If anybody can help us with anything going towards the hotel room, guys, we would appreciate it. Anything at all. We're 222 away. Julius, I don't know what there exactly is to tell because she was on the live when everything happened. She left our room at the hotel. She went to her room, got on their live, um, started talking trash about us. After she was in the live earlier before she came to our room defending us, we thought she was our friend. Yeah, we walked over to her room. She was sitting in the bed with her curtain wide open. I flipped the phone around, showing her, like, hey, seriously? What's going on here? We thought she was our friend. Angela got pissed and was 100% no doubt in my mind, if she would have opened that door up, her and Angela would have tied into it.
She was literally on the phone.
She was on the live with them. Now, if she was in such a threat, what was the first thing the awareness people told her and Just Stop Live at night was, don't get off the live. If they were so concerned about her, wouldn't the first thing they'd say be like, hey, get off the live and call the cops? Don't get off the live. And then wait several minutes before somebody goes, we'll call the cops for you. Do you want us to call the cops? By the time the cops got there, we was back in our room. Because the manager came out, told us, hey, I don't care what's going on between y'all. Don't be hitting the windows and the door. And pounding on the door pretty hard, knocking on it. She did. Yeah. So, what else is there to the story to tell? I guess we'll leave out the times that I gave her a ride to work. I picked her up from work because it was raining outside. She felt safe enough, and she was telling her side. OG, it all happened on a live. So I guess she was comfortable enough with me to take rides back and forth to her job. I went and picked her up from the hospital that night when she was going into withdrawals.
Yep.
Went and picked her up and brought her home because it was late. She texted Angela, "Hey, I'm at the hospital. They discharged me. I don't have a way to get home. Uh, my man's not getting off work for another 2 hours. Can't come get me. Can y'all give me a ride?" Angela told her, said, "Tim will come get you." Is she going to leave out the part for when her phone screwed up? We had an extra phone and gave it to her. Is that part going to be left out of the story because we thought we was friends? No, they'll highlight on the part where we came to the door. They'll highlight on the picture she sent me. When she knocked on the door one night, and screamed through the door, um, well, no, this is my business too. My business too, OG. Um, I'm just saying, I'm talking about the parts of the stories that's been left out and probably going to continue to be left out. When she knocked on the door at night, and it was her and Angela, they was over at her room, knocked on the door. I always ask who it is because we didn't have a peek hole at that hotel. And Angela goes, "It's me." And this girl hollers out, "I'll show you my teas if you let me in." Are we going to leave out the part of the story about the night where she's over there in our room? This is shortly before this happened. Let's see if all this gets left out, guys. And I know y'all recording it. I know y'all over there defending it, talking about it. Oh, he's making this up. But she felt so uncomfortable. I was sitting in the chair over by the sink. So I did a lot of my lives from there. You were sitting in the bed. She lay down in the bed with you.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "I got to use the bathroom."
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So she gets up, walks over to the bathroom. I'm sitting there. She doesn't shut the door. Before I can stand up, she has dropped her pants in her drawers right in front of me and sits down on the toilet and starts using the bathroom. Now, was she so uncomfortable around me? Was she so threatened by us that she did that stuff? I'm on a live one night, and I said, "Man, I need to run to the store and get me something to drink." She's watching a live. She said, "Hey, I just made some tea. Do you want a glass of tea?" "Sure, thank you." "I'm at work and it's raining and I got to walk home. Can I get a ride?" "Yeah, sure." Exactly, Julius. Angela said something to her the night of the bathroom incident. First of all, I don't want to sit there and watch anybody go to the bathroom. You know, um, but it's like they want to play this story that she was so uncomfortable. Okay, you as our friend. Now let me ask anybody in here that wants to answer this question. If it doesn't get mixed questions here, and then I got to get refocused. Um, if you think someone is your friend, hey gardening girl, if you think someone is your friend, y'all been hanging out, y'all text and talk all the time, you do stuff for each other, and then you find out that friend is talking about you behind your back against two people that doesn't like you and you don't like them, are you not going to be mad? TikTok or not, are y'all not going to be mad? Exactly, Tess. That's the end of that friendship. But it makes you mad enough to cut your loss and move on, though. I'm asking the question: if you got somebody you think is your friend, and they're talking about you behind your back to people that you don't like and they don't like you, is that not going to make you mad? Her being our neighbor doesn't have anything to do with that question. Thank you, Callie, for the heart me. I've gotten two answers. One was like, "Not I. I cut my losses and move on." And Tuss was like, "That ends a friendship." And she's 100% right. Anybody else want to answer that question? It's an open platform to answer that question. Exactly, Julius. And that's what we did. Angela called her out. Called her out. We moved on. You don't know. You don't have to know the story to answer the question. You really don't. The question is exactly, Susan. And Angela talked to her about that, and everything was cool after that. You know, you know you're answering the right questions when they can't answer them. Hey, Hoof. Yeah, we went to her door and got mad. Kevin probably would have been, but at the time when you're pissed, you don't think about about everything like that. Susan said she would have got a whooping that night. Yeah, when I said two people answered, you was one of them at that time that was answering. OG. But listen, we moved on so far from that, and Just Stop Already has brought it back up. Wingo, the question is if you've got somebody that you think is your friend, and then you find out they went behind your back and talked about you to people that you don't like and they don't like you, would you or would you not be pissed at that person? Glory's manager, she's doing a little bit better. She's um, about the same, a little bit. The stress is getting her today. Bipolar Jen, I would have done more than just talk. But look at my name. Yep, I get you. No, I'm pretty sure that's the story. We got cut them off, confront them. Got somebody coming in here. We're touchdown. Exactly, Tusk. The handling, the way it was handled, seemed to be the right scenario. Chloe said non-medicated Chloe and medicated Chloe have two totally different
Yeah.
answers. I get that too. Yeah, Michigan mom, I did. Yep, I made that mistake. That has no power over me. Okay, happy. Yeah, that happened about a year ago. That's still been moved on. We've had no other contact with this girl. Couldn't tell you anything about where she's at. If she's on this app, if she's on Facebook, I don't know. Don't have any contact information from her. Yeah, Carolyn, they seem to think they can bring up what I'm saying as something as a defense. I'm retelling the story because apparently she's coming back on another live tomorrow night to tell the story. And they've also started reposting the videos again. So, exactly, Julius. I've lost my temper so many times and I've said stuff that I wished I wouldn't have said. But unfortunately, once you speak something, you can't unspeak it. You can apologize for it and move on, you know. And I've done that a lot in my life. Um, I was just, and my main point about all this, and I've spent too much time talking about it because we've got too big of an issue here, is it's funny. I was there, so I know the story that happened. So I don't know what part of the story y'all keep telling me I'm not telling. I'm telling the whole story. Why did y'all keep her on the phone or on the live? Why was that so important to keep her on the live instead of letting her get off there and call the cops? Because I think she would feel safer on the phone with the cops instead of sitting there on a live with five people not even in the same city that she's at that can do anything for her.
If you remember correctly, we whenever the cops got there,
They never went and talked to her.
because they heard it on our phone, and they said we're not even going to talk to her. They said we're just going to leave it alone.
Yeah, Skittles, exactly. She was. She banged on the door. But wouldn't you feel? Hold on. So you mean to tell me that five strangers on the internet could make somebody feel safer than the cops? Because you said it was for her safety. Y'all wanted her to stay on there. It was for y'all's views.
Exactly what was they going to do for her?
Yeah, y'all was strangers on the internet to her in that live. I would personally feel safer being like, hey, somebody's at my door banging on it. I've got to call the cops. 911, what's your emergency? I need help. Someone in the live did call the cops several minutes after the fact. I know the cops was called. I talked to them. You know who didn't talk to the cops? She didn't. Cops gave the advice, stay away from her. And that's what we did. Dropped it, went on, moved on with our whole entire lives. But guess what these awareness people have got to do? They got to bring up stuff from your past. July of last year. Exactly, Julius. Y'all bring the photo up every time. But y'all leave out the whole fact she felt terrified to be around us. But she was all right with getting rides back and forth to work. She was all right getting rides picked up from the hospital. She was all right to come over to our room several times a week just to hang out.
But she was so terrified.
She felt safe enough to invite Angela to go with her to one of her what was it? The meetings.
Yeah.
Wanted her to go with her to that. But she was just so daggum aggravated and just didn't feel comfortable enough Who's Chris? I used to be friends with Chris. These people are sick. I don't even know. I know a lot of Chris's. Harley, man, are you? Let's clear up what you're talking about before I don't want to jump to conclusions. That's what I almost did. I apologize for almost jumping to that conclusion. Okay. I'll talk to the husband after that. I have. No, nobody at the recovery meeting got asked for money. How would she know what happened with the recovery meeting? You want to know where she was? She was outside with another guy.
Exactly.
I don't reckon I know that one.
Because they was coming to me. Where's Kim at? Where's Kimberly? Where's she at? I have no idea. I just know that her and some guy.
She goes to the meeting with her and she leaves her inside the church they was at and she goes outside with somebody. So how would she know anything that happened? So,
and after that, after everything happened, she was told she could not come back to the meetings anymore.
Yeah. Because of that same reason. Yeah, I don't know who that one is, Harley, man. But this is taking up enough of my time. So have her on tomorrow night, tell that side of the story. And it does, I mean, exactly, Julius, exactly. But I mean, bottom line is, they sit here and tell me I'm not saying the whole story. Oh, Tony, I've known that since I've gotten on here. Thank you for letting me know, though. So, listen, I said all I'm going to say about it after this. They kept her on the live for the views. That was it. They don't give a damn about this girl. Exactly, Harley, man. They don't. They don't care. If this was supposed to be such a traumatizing time in this girl's life, then why wait from July of last year to now to share these videos and bring up this trauma again? Right? It's supposed to traumatize her, right? Why bring it back up? You know, why bring up all of this? Oh man, the goal ended. I lost all the roses. I didn't lose them. I still get credit for them, but I'm back to zero. 324 out of them. It's pretty good. We'll start back over. Hold on. I needed that distraction. I'll be honest with you. There we go. Now we got it back set. What was that, Amber? Oh, that's not Amber. Do I have any mods sitting in here right now? Anyway, I'm done with that subject. Oh, I addressed it way too long. Yeah, I seen the after I clicked on it, I was like, that picture's not right. So yeah, I kind of figured he was with 0-0. Don't care, Tony. I do not care. Moonshine, there's a difference between talking to someone about something that's traumatized you or jumping on a platform on social media for attention to talk about it. But guys, if anybody can help me with anything going towards the room, guys, we are going to be super screwed if we don't get the help. If I sit here and tell you I don't care about who's streaming me twice, I will not tell you a third time. I will block you. So, if anybody can help with anything going towards the hotel room, guys, please, we need a lot of help still. Um, hey, Kayla, we'll take a few minutes here in just a little while and fix what little we do have for food. And next, we are $222 short. Anything that helps with it is absolutely appreciated. I don't know why I whistled on that word. Paulette, thank you for those roses too in the middle of all that. It didn't go unseen. I just was trying to address the situation and got so far sidetracked that. Okay, awesome that you're back. Can you watch the door while I go use the restroom, please? Okay, guys, I had to step away for 1 second and use the restroom. Dachshund lover, no, I did not let anybody come up in boxes. I'm sorry. That's just a rule of mine that I have. Um, so I'm sorry about that. I hope you don't take offense to that. Pickle lover, I hope you're not losing your hearing. No, Tony, that could mean nothing to me. I've got a gay brother. So if you're gay, that's fine. Hey, congratulations on having the strength to be out in this day and age because there's a lot of crap people take for that. But I could care less what your sexuality is. I mean, I really don't care. I don't care what your age, your race, your sexuality, what you identify as. None of that. You respect me, I respect you. And I'll take this the wrong way, but you kind of don't because you just announced it on social media with 144 people in the room. So, maybe next time just, not do that. They work very hard keeping it quiet, but you just announced it in live. Listen, guys, I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, trans. I don't know what the plus means. I really don't. Queer, pansexual. I don't know all the terms. There's so many of them now. I don't care what you are. Be happy in life. I don't agree with some of it. I really don't. But my opinion on how you want to live your life shouldn't deteriorate you on how you want to live your life. You know, I am an only child. I mean, I got stepbrothers and sisters from two different marriages, but I'm the only child. Well, I say my brother. He's not really my brother. Um, I see what you're saying now. We wrestled together for years. I've got two brothers in wrestling that I got three brothers in wrestling that um, someone asked me they're my brothers. Because we was that close. So and I listen. Listen, when I say this, I've got three people that are closer to me um, than most people that I've ever been around in my life. One's gay, one's black, and one's emo. I don't care. Of course, Susie Q. I would not hold anything against you if you identified as a frog. No, I will not say hello. So, I don't know. I mean, I could really care less about sexuality with somebody. I mean, I really could. I mean, I don't. I mean, it's just the furthest thing from anything that I think of when I meet somebody is I wonder what their sexuality is. I don't think about that, and I don't meet somebody and go, I wonder what their um, government affiliation is. I just don't care. I just don't care. It's just the accent. Some people say wrestling with an R is a southern thing. It's more southern wrestling, and that wrestling, I might not be able to say it proper. It's more of a northern type. There are different styles, but it's nothing really with it. Yeah, I just even for a troll account that was weird. Guess grasping for straws tonight, guys. Grasping for straws. Our roles go reset, guys. Just to randomly to talk about something that's not really stressful. We like 24,999. Got one rose. Deborah, I had to take a second and go to the restroom. As soon as I seen my mod pop back in, I was just like, oh, thank goodness I've got to go to the restroom. So I muted for a few minutes. Kayla, I see that one. And I just seen the one where you said, I don't care what anyone is as long as they're happy. Exactly. I don't. And listen, at the end of the day, this is how I look at it. I might not agree with some of it. I might have my personal beliefs on some of it. But at the end of the day, nothing anyone else is doing in their life is going to, affect me at the end of mine. It's like when I'm standing there in front of the Golden Gates, and they're questioning me about what I've done and this is that and the other, and they're pointing this out. I don't think because you know, hey, oh dude over there is gay, you don't get into heaven. I didn't see where you said hi. You may have said it when I went to the restroom. I did scroll back and see where you said had a wonderful weekend. It's been a crap one. Exactly, um, Julius. Hey, Jay Bear, what are you up to, man? I'm needing help with the hotel room. We're still a long ways away from getting that covered. So if anybody can help with anything, guys, anything at all would be appreciated. $222 away, anything would help. Thank you, PA girl, for the rose. Mm. Angela understands that a lot. Jay Bercy's got a bad migraine.
Oh, yeah, I definitely understand that.
Didn't nobody say it would, Nita? I'm just saying that if someone else is gay, doesn't mean it's going to keep me from going to heaven. You know. Oh Lord, are we back with the Steve Crick troll account? Have y'all circled back to that? I don't know. It could be the real Steve Crick. I don't know. Jenny, what would reduce the stress? Exactly. I don't care um, who's what sexuality. I don't care. I don't care what you like to do in your free time. That's your judgment. I do have my beliefs, on. No, Jenny, I have to have all of it tomorrow. That's a good one too. Uh, Alicia, Alicia's mom. You know, Exactly, Julius. And I don't know exactly where in the Bible it says it, but I do know somewhere in the Bible it says, "Man shall not lay with man." You know, that gets interpreted different ways. And by all means, again, I'm not saying that anything bad. If you're not religious and my beliefs, you don't have to believe what I believe. For us to be friends or even talk. Um, so always in trouble said it perfectly. You know, I'm not judging anybody over being gay and nothing like that. But I do have. I'm not passing the judgment, but I know what I believe, and I'm not going to press my judgment and my beliefs on you if you don't believe that way. Um, so that's kind of my life. Um, I will, however, though, if you want a relationship with God, I'll try my best to get you pointed in that direction. That is, I agree with you 100% on that one because we don't have the right to say to anybody you're going to heaven, you're not. Even the most righteous looking man in your life could go to hell. I'm sure there's a few pastors and preachers and priests and whatever they want to be called. I'm sure there's a few of them in hell. You know what I mean? So people can look at the holiest person they think they know, and that person falls short. We all do. So I'm pretty sure that there's probably some holy men in hell right now thinking they was going to heaven. So, but we are getting into a slippery slope here. Politics and religion is such a bad direction to go in conversations. You know exactly. And like I said, it doesn't affect me because nothing. Hey Ashley, nothing always that you do is going to affect me going through those pearly gates unless I'm doing something with you. You know, yeah, I'm not really 100% sure how we ended up talking about this. Oh yeah, I do, because the troll came in here and said that I didn't like them because they was gay. You know, hmm, Wingo. Yeah, Kayla, I'm trying to segue out of this conversation very quickly. Um, if anybody can help us with anything at all going towards the room, guys, anything would help. Jesse, that's a right now we've got a couple of waffles and a few pieces of sausage. Another one of us has ate all day. Um, so that's and then every dime we got's going towards the room. So Deborah, like I said, we've got a I think we might have two waffles apiece and some sausage. So, and we've been kind of waiting. 222, 222 is left on the room. So I have to get that covered before I can even focus on food. Food pantries are available if they have anything in them. So if anybody could help us out with anything at all, guys, anything, you do not know how much you would be helping us out. I don't know if they do Meals on Wheels here. Honestly, I don't. They didn't in Dyersburg anymore. Um, I'll be 100% honest with you. I forgot all about Meals on Wheels. Bipolar, the religion talk is over. At least it is on my end, and I hope it is through everybody else's end. I'm working, but still having some struggles. So, okay over there?
Mhm.
So that's what I kind of thought too, Tusk, but I wasn't for sure. I remember back in the day, Granny, she used to get a Meals on Wheels, but then Dyersburg lost so many things, guys. It was just, I don't know how that city's still doing anything really. Um, lost the 24-hour taxi service, lost stuff like Meals on Wheels. Hoof Hearted, we've been struggling for almost 2 years now. Yeah, but we've had moments where it's gotten better, and then stuff happens, and then we're feels like we are starting over at step one. So, hey Kelly, how are you doing tonight? No, it hasn't been continuous requests on social media for help because, like I said, we've had some moments where we've been doing better. We was working and doing better. You know, just things happen. Jesse, will you watch the door for me, please? Thank you. Okay, guys. I don't know the answer to that honestly, because if we can get some food from a food bank, I won't need any help. If I can't, then I'll have to turn to asking for help. Nita, you are understanding wrong because we have been on several times this week just talking, cutting up, and having fun. Hey, Dolly. But I will say this, and I'm saying this respectfully. If you don't know, don't speak on it. Because that's how so much stuff gets started. If someone's asking you a question and your answer is, I really don't know, then you really didn't have the means to answer it or to speak on it. Hey, Lee. What was that bottom number, Orgo?
Mm,
94?
90, yeah.
Lately, I'm needing help with the hotel room. We are still very short. Haven't scammed a single person, guys. Every time we've needed help, it's gone to exactly what I said it was going to. Pretty good, Dolly. Yeah, but Nita, you got to see where I'm saying, like, you're sitting there and you're going to answer a question to somebody and then go, but I don't really know. Then you don't need to answer the question. Yes, so we're $222 short on keeping the room. So, yep, that's the one that I'm trying to catch. That keeps popping in here. Jesse, if you see Brooke, cartoon character, black sunglasses, blonde hair, you see her pop in, get her out, please. I tried to catch her a while ago and she went on. Yeah, I mean they say me and Jesse has a relationship and she's bare minimum a 10-hour drive away from me. But we're meeting up in the middle of the day to, you know, do stuff and then I'm coming back and getting on live. I meet her at 12. We hang out, do whatever. 2 o'clock before I leave. Can I make a 10-hour drive to be back on live at 5? I don't think so. Exactly, Jesse. But it's just they do. Lately, I don't post my pay apps. That is for the week. If anyone's interested in helping me, I send them. You know, if they ask them, if they say, "Hey, what's your CA? What's your PayPal?" I send that to them. But I don't keep them posted. It does offer medical, and I'm very close to being able to get it. I mean, I'm just a couple of weeks away from being able to get it. So, Dolly Sue, I'm hoping soon. God bless, I'm really hoping soon. If I'd already had the medical coverage, it wouldn't be as bad as it is now. So, I have 118 going towards it. I'm still 222 short. Nico, you've been in so many lives and have asked that question so many times. I'm not even going to answer it to you again because you've asked that question. I'm not going back down this long talk about health insurance and stuff, guys. I did that long enough earlier. So I hope you all understand that it was a very long conversation that I've already had a couple of times from being on live today. And You're right, Kevin. It does. But not all of them do that. Some offer you benefits day one. Some offer them in 30 days. Some offer them in 60. Luckily, this one is requiring 60. So, no, it's not a union job. No, Lily, I'm not on vacation. Me and my wife are technically homeless. When I was at NSK, it was 90 days, but this one's requiring 60. So, yes, Lily. It would be after you got set up in there, but it's the cost of your first month's rent, your deposit, and then getting all your utilities turned on. Um, and right now, when I'm living from day to day, it seems like um, I can't save anything up for a hotel. Not for a hotel, but for a house or an apartment. It's just you're $800 a month rent, and that's not even a good place. $800 deposit. Then you gotta go get your utilities turned on. We're $2,000 in, and I just don't have an extra $2,000 laying around to go get a house, apartment, or anything. And then these stupid. I think this should be illegal. The application fees for an apartment. Um, yeah, I get it. It costs you something to run somebody's background, but some places are charging up to $100, and whether you get approved or not, it's $100 lost. Some of them I filled out and I was like, hey, this is $40, and if you get approved, that goes towards your rent. And but one of them was like, hey, it's $100 whether you're approved or not. It doesn't go anywhere. It's ours. Jersey girl, that's got a little bit of gas. That's just something I have to figure out too. So you know, the good thing about it, if I need a ride to work, I can text somebody I work with and be like, hey, I'm I'm out of gas. I'm having car problems. Can you give me a ride? And they'll stop by and pick me up. They go right by my place. So keeping the room and then getting some food eventually would be so much. Is I imagine Section 8. I filled out for Section 8 when we first got in this situation. We've been on the waiting list for almost 2 years now. Chloe, y'all should get a tax break too this year because y'all bought a house and you bought a new car. If I'm not mistaken, y'all can get a tax break for that. I could be wrong. Vondi, I'm on the list. I've been on the list for almost 2 years. I just said that. Yeah. So I guess you was responding to. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm in the same conversation. But it's like I think you can, Dolly. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think if you buy a new vehicle, there's something in there for a tax break. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but I do know if you buy a house, it's in there, and I do know that if you, of course, have a child, it's in there. So be tax breaks all the way around for y'all up there. You know, tax break for the house, the car, and a baby. That twins coming December 23rd. And not to mention Christmas for three other ones on the 25th. I'm telling you, I've already claimed it's going to be twins. You have one on the 23rd, and Christmas on the 25th, and a birthday on the 4th, then another birthday right after that. Uh, you'd be tickled to death. Two little girls pop out, you'll be tickled to death. Yes, legally we are. Yeah, we have it paid up there tonight, and I have to. I'm okay. We've got to pay it tomorrow. I haven't yet, Dolly Sue. I haven't yet. I did go for one, but it was going to be. They needed me for virtually the same hours almost. Like they would overlap too much, and I couldn't make it happen. So, but guys, if anybody can help us with anything out going towards the room, we do have a car. Yeah, exactly, Dolly Sue. Like I said, I went to one. They called me and wanted me to come in for the interview and everything. And I went and talked to them, and they're like, "Well, these are the hours." And I was like, "Well, I have a job where I'm already working these hours, and that job pays better than you guys, so I can't. I don't want to shuffle them around." And so we need $222 more dollars. If anybody can help with any of it, it would be appreciated, guys. I couldn't begin to tell you how much it would mean to us if we got some help tonight. We have 118 of it. We're still short 222. No, that's for the full week. I have to pay for the week here. I have to pay for the week, so no, I have not received $1,600 a month for over a year. I do, Mimi. Yeah, I was blocking. I forgot you was in here. Zelda, I don't know. That's the honest God answer. I don't know. Yeah, I muted him. Then I seen you was doing it, and I was like, "Oh, I'll get away from it." Dolly Sue, if I wasn't paying for the other medical expenses that's going on right now, it would cover the room and have some left over. Um, Unfortunately, I'm paying for doctor trips and tests and trying to get the missus back to. Oh, it's exactly what Jesse said. It's not true. They'll come back up underneath another account. So why don't you delete two of them? Yep. Well, Dolly, I'm close to having insurance through work. I'll have the insurance through work before I can get anything like that. It's just stuff's not going to sit there and just wait. And it was like, hey, we need this up front because you don't have insurance. So it's kind of where I was stuck. Um, the awareness can buy me out cheap tonight. We don't get food stamps anymore. Legally, no, we can't. We used to get food stamps when I reported working, because that's what you're supposed to do when you go to work. You're supposed to report that to any social services that you're getting help from, and we lost our food stamps. Guys, if anybody can help with anything going towards the room. Anything at all helps, guys. Anything at all. What about talk myself out today, guys? Well, I turned mine in. I got told I'd make too much money to receive food stamps, and they got cut out. So, yep. I'm trying to stay talking to you guys and everything, but it's just the reality of the day is really. You think it would, but I think everything I say, somebody's got to come back for. I just love it. Yeah, Greg. I think you ask that every time you come in here. He was in here actually. He was in the live earlier too, so I've seen you in there. I don't know if he commented, but I remember seeing you in there. No, it's just other people. Jersey girl. That's like I can say this happened to me, and somebody's going to come back and be like, well, I know somebody that done this, and I'll say this. Well, I know this happened. And it's just like, okay, I get it, but my story is mine. Just because it happened to one person somewhere else, you know, it's just I don't know. I'm beaten down from today too. I feel like crap right now. I'm hungry, stressed. And I'm just I'm so far over the day. It's not even funny. But I don't have the option not to be. I don't have the option to be over today. So it's looking at the whole situation, and it's just like it sucks. We're about to end up back in our car living in it again, and my wife's health is bad, and we're I look at everything, and I'm just like, God bless. I have felt so bad. I have. Hey, awareness, 250, and I'm gone. That's the cheapest y'all have gotten it so far. That would finish up paying my room and get us something to eat for a couple of days. So if y'all want me gone that bad, $250, and I'll send you email and password. And if I don't, you can just sue me and everything else because I made this in public with plenty of eyes. Believe me, Tusk, I know. Yeah. That's correct. They'll love it, but there's nothing in our chat there that we're really, you know. So there's the offer, $250. I'm gone. You can have the email, the password, the whole 9 yards, the whole shebang. Y'all want me gone that bad? Please put me out of my misery. Oh, something wrong with my mic? Maybe it's just I'm talking low. Dolly Sue, it's offered. It's out there. Anybody wants it? $250. I'll walk away. It's going pretty good, Greg. Jesse, you're 100% right. They won't do it. They just talk about how bad they want me gone. They put up this big front that they want me off the app. But what happens when I leave? they don't make any more money off of me. You know, they don't get to get on here and have content of me. Now they'll say they don't make any money off of me, that they truly want me off this app. Yeah, they have the golden opportunity to do it. Oh, because we don't trust you. You know what? The mood I'm in right now, I'd be done with it. Bumblebee, because every time I try to battle, they go and start talking to the person I'm trying to battle, and they drop the battle. So there's never a battle there. Oh yeah, Danny, I know. Right now, just a girl in her pity. I'm actually going in early most days because we've only got enough material to run to a certain time at night. So I'm going in early so I can at least keep the hours that I'm getting. And then once something our supply chain has been screwed up, then once that's fixed, we'll start flaring, running back, full capacity. What makes you special, country girl? The weird question is, what makes you special? But hey, Amanda, anybody can help with anything at all, guys. Amanda, we're not good at all today. It's just this is probably the worst day we've had in a very long time. Even when we was in the car, we could, you know, or we had our EBT at that time, we could go get a sandwich from Walmart or something. It's like we're sitting here right now with nothing. We got a couple of waffles and some sausage that we're about to make here in just a little while, because I've absolutely gone about as far as I can go today without nothing to eat. And then we're Nita tomorrow morning. So, and I get that. Your phone went off. Okay. So it is. It really is. And, again, if somebody can't help, hey, that's more than fine. I get it. I do. You know, but Rachel, I have no idea. I don't. But right now, I would take that offer. I would walk away from this app and be done with it. I've made some good friends on here, and that's the one thing I would ask before leaving is allow me to reach out to a couple of people that I don't have contact information on, like Facebook or something. You know, but I would be done with this app. Okay, Rachel, what's your question? Oh, okay, I see your. Never mind. Yeah, I thought you were saying you want to ask another question. If anybody can help with anything, guys. Oh, nice. Have to send me a picture of it. I miss my Civic. I really do. I wish I still had it. Like that was the best car ever. So I let somebody finally talk me into selling it, and then they blew the motor up in it, and then wrecked it. It does look nice. I went ahead and checked. I am not getting tied up with the title loan. They are a big ripoff. And me sitting here knowing that I couldn't pay it, but pay the monthly back yet, I'd end up losing my car. Yes, they are. It'd be a short-term fix, but then if I'd have to sit there and be like, okay, so now I'm here next month. I'm barely scraping by and keeping this taken care of. How am I going to pay back a title loan? It might be a different story if I was in a different situation with it, but getting hungry yet, kiddo? I don't know anything about the Klarna app. I don't know anything about that. So I'm not for sure how to answer that question back to you. It's definitely something I'll look into. Hey, Bean, you decided to come out of your bed? Hey, baby. Yeah. What are you doing down there? Feeling daddy's stress? Oh, there's always chocolate bean in love. I know the shot. And it's like, there you go. Mm-hmm. Been asleep all day. Woke up this morning late and went back to sleep. Living a good life. I'll definitely check that out. And let me go back up here and screenshot what app you said that was. Hey, I'm gonna tell her to look it up. We know we're ready. KLAR. NA. Yeah. We will soon find out. Guys, I don't know. I may be all out of miracles today. You know, we've been blessed with as much of it as we had, or we still have. But if anybody can help with anything at all, guys, it'd be appreciated. Me, I don't know. I've been on for a while today. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I'm with you with what you're saying now. Yeah, one person said they thought they seen somebody do it with a hotel.
No, this is
I mean,
Airbnb's, Walmart, Amazon,
let me see. You got a list of things on there you can do it with.
Yeah.
She's got the app now. She downloaded the app. Have to have a bank account to tie to it. It's got hotels on it, but it's like hotels.com, choice hotels. No, not in the situation right here. Was it Clarny, whatever it was. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. You got to book through them, and then I mean, I have a bank account, but I don't have nothing in it, so I appreciate that. They was on there, but it's nothing that nothing we could actually use. So there's places like Walmart and stuff on there, but nothing to help the situation right here in this moment. Now, Dolly Sue, we can't. It's not on that's not on the sites as being able to be booked through them. Because we've actually looked at that before to see if maybe we might be able to get it cheaper. Wingo, that would be an idea. Wingo says, wonder if you can at least go to Walmart and pick up groceries. What's that? But I don't know.
But yeah, but you probably have to have so much in your account before they'll start getting paid. I know that's how most of it.
Thank you for the roses, sweet cheeks. Well, hello back to you, Shannon from Memphis. Sweet cheeks, not good. Not good at all. We're extremely short on our room this week. And we're about to fix some waffles and a few pieces of sausage, and that's going to be um, our food for the day. We're out of food. We're about to be out of a room. Dolly, right now, everything's going towards the room. I don't want to take anything out of that money to go get something to eat on. But I know we've got to have it for the room. So having a place to stay is pretty important too. So that's the problem I got to figure out first, and the other problem can be figured out after that. That Juju over here just wanting attention left and right. So I'm gonna try it again right here, then I'm gonna fix what little we have, and then If anybody can help with anything at all, guys. It did not, Psycho Mom. Corey, we need $222 to keep our hotel room. I'm asking anybody that can help. You can find in your heart to help us. So, Corey, I do not have Apple Pay. Yes, that's the one thing I don't have. We have to. Tomorrow is the day we have to be out. She's not a very fast typer. I used to be, but I haven't messed with a keyboard in so long. Yeah, I have CA, PayPal, and Venmo is all I've got. Thank you for that. I will keep it anonymous unless you say you want it to be told. That puts us up to 128. So it knocks it down to needing 212 for the room. We definitely appreciate that, guys. Anything helps. Anything at all helps. Um, okay, I would like to understand that. Did you have to take your shoes and socks off to see your dad out?
Do I know?
Exactly. It's a troll, but not their best work. Did you have to take your shoes and socks off to see your dad out?
That don't even make any sense.
That doesn't make any
Like,
sense.
not even just a little bit.
Then they're sending me the whole Happy Mother's Day thing. we got $10, so they're fixing to fire up.
I can't even make any sense out of that at all.
That one's got me. Dolly Sue even asked what it meant. Here, I'll put you back down. So don't leave you jumping again. You ain't as young as you used to be. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, guys, that one right there that one was kind of confusing to me. I know it was a troll because they went instantly to the whole Happy Mother's Day thing to try to poke at me today about that. So, but I got that transferred over. It gives us 128. We are, that ain't right. Yeah, it is. 212 left for the room. So if anybody can send anything at all, guys, anything. Let me mute you guys for 1 second. Okay. If anybody can send anything at all, guys, to help us out, it would be appreciated. I think Angela's going to fix the waffles and sausage. Just fix whatever's there. I thought about really talked myself out today. I just don't know at this point. I've had a lot of people ask me, but not a whole lot of people going past that. Now I understand too if y'all ask and you're getting hit by these the hate DMs and stuff. I get it. So Hey, it got cheaper for you guys over there on the awareness side. 212, I'll walk. How many people y'all got watching my stream over there? Somebody answer me on that one. Guys, give me just one more second. I'll be right back. Jesse, are you in here, hun? That's right. I'll call Jesse hun. I'll call a lot of people hun. Sweetie. I'm a southerner. Deborah, how's your thumb? Just to kind of lighten the mood there. Because you was a double tapping beast the other day in the live. I don't know if it was yesterday or Wednesday when you was doing all the double taps. We just got some more help sent to us, but I'm waiting for a mod to be in here. Are you putting the butter on top of them like I did last night? Okay, baby. Okay, baby. If you need me, let me know. I was just cutting out with you, trying to lighten the mood up a little bit. I do want to thank the person who just helped us. I see it at the top of the screen. I just haven't been able to get over there to it. I asked her if she felt well enough to put the stuff on, and she said yes. But if she doesn't, I will definitely get up and finish it. I'll take over at any point of it. I'll probably make her a deal. If she does that part, I'll do the other half. Not doing the brown sugar? Huh? No, that's okay. Just they're all right. Oh yeah, she gets up, she moves around, and she'll go outside and walk around, and she keeps herself active. She'll get up in the mornings, and she's got a routine that she does. But I also know from how she is that she'll push stuff too hard, and yeah, y'all caught up on that too. Well, I asked her if she was going to do the waffles like I did them last night, and she told me yes. And then she proceeded to do them a different way. And then when I asked her about they said you sounded aggravated when because you put them in there, and I said that, and he's like, oh, shh.
And this is why I don't talk about your bitch.
Baby, they're just checking on you. They even asked if he was okay. No, I'm just watching her. So it's been a pretty laid back type of day. So, oh, you're fine. You're fine, Green. wished I had a mod in here so I could go get stuff shifted around, guys, and give y'all a new update. A Tennessee native, for you to know that, you would have to know where I'm at. And since you don't know where I'm at, how would you even know a military base around me? So, okay. Connie, I do want to hear the joke, but I just need a few minutes. Thank you, Shelby. Will you watch the door for me? Okay, not nowhere, I'm not around me. So, but anyway, I know you're a troll. You come in here with the same name 15 times. I'll be right back. Okay, so the new update, I cannot thank you enough for that. That puts us still 126 um, away. I don't think the bottom of the pan was still wet, wasn't it? I smell the dishwashing liquid being cooked. So I want to say thank you so much to the person who just sent that. You've got us so much closer.
I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart that has stuck with us through all this that we've been going through, and it's helped us along our way. I know I don't talk a whole lot on here, and y'all know the reason. The ones that, the ones that's really there for us knows the reason why I don't. And I was really, really appreciate everything that everybody has done for us, and I want to thank y'all.
Connie said you're making her cry. Stop. So 126 away. And I again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for the help. You wiped it out, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. You've done that one time before, didn't you?
Okay. So we cooking some dawn right there.
Yes.
Some lemon dawn. But guys, we're still 126 away. Maybe 100. I'll say 130, 126. Depends on where it's sent. If it's sent to CA, I don't have to transfer it from one card to another and lose money in the transferring process. So I talk a lot. We are struggling today. We are trying to pull the money together for the room. We've gotten a lot of help, but we are still Still kind of struggling. Okay, I'm scrolling back up, seeing what everybody said. Shelby, thank you for watching the door too while I was out. Everybody keeps telling me good stuff about Aldi's, but we don't have one. Dyersburg's just got one, but we moved before it opened. Dolly, we got right now we're $126 short. So someone sent $100, and by the time I transferred it off PayPal to my Cash App, I lost $1.75. So we got whatever that we were 126 short. Um, I'll tell you, I really don't need this sausage, but I gotta have something to eat. I'm to the point to where I got hungry, and I haven't ate all day. She hasn't ate all day, so Connie, the only thing we seen was rubbing alcohol. I think I missed the rest of your joke. Well, if we had some eggs, we'd be uptown. And like I said, Dyersburg just got one, but we moved before it was we could go there. And then, of course, where we're at doesn't have one. I didn't put a timer on for those others. Did you? Y'all remember how long it's been since the waffles got put on? Our timer doesn't work. What's a woohoo? Maybe 5 minutes. Okay. Takes about 10 to 12 for them to. I like how your technical answer was a lot. I thought that was going to hit me with a number there. A lot. I didn't see the full joke. Oh, last sweating. Connie, the only thing I seen was rubbing alcohol. Did anybody else see the joke? Because I was like, I want to hear the joke, but I was Diamond Dave. Y'all, David Lee Roth is still performing. I tell you the store that I missed the most, and it was I think she was filtered. Back in Dyersburg, we had a store called Country Mart, and man, we didn't know what we had till that store was closed. Um, when they finally closed, and everybody had to ever go to Walmart. Good Lord, AI Summary got me on that one. Um, Walmart, Kroger's, or Save a Lot, everything was just a chokehold. AI Summary, cooking Lemon Dawn and sharing their financial struggles. Send some support. AI got me on that one. Guys, anybody that can help with anything, guys, 126 away. I cannot tell you how much we appreciate the help we've gotten so far today. From the double taps to the roses to just coming in here and talking and everything, guys. We appreciate you. Yeah, Connie, I believe your joke got censored. So try to turn like the threes into, or the E's into threes, or the A's into the at sign, and see, because the ending of it sounded funny. I'm wondering what we need rubbing alcohol for now. Hmm. If you DM it to me, this new feature TikTok has, I'll get the DM at the top of the screen. I can tell it to the room for you, as long as it's not nasty. Thank you, Tonya, for the Tanya. Oh, I said your name all jacked up. Thank you for the rose. We still have the big 25,000 goal for the roses. And hey, look, guys, awareness, it got even cheaper for you guys, 126. And I'll walk away. Oh, let's, let me refresh, 150, because get a little bit for groceries too. So 150. It's come down $100 for you guys. I'm sorry. 130 and two gift cards to Donnie's buffet. I couldn't help it. But I'm serious about 150. Adios. You run through the DMs real quick to tell my friends where they can find me at. I need to do that anyway because I seriously I want to move away from this app, and I don't want to have to come on here just to talk to certain people. But we have some pretty good friends on here. Guess I'm not too concerned with wife health to make that deal.
Huh?
What does that deal have to do with her health? I want to get away from just having to depend on this app to talk to some people that I talk to. I want to have some of my friends on here, and we can talk on Messenger or something where we don't have to open up this app to communicate. I would love to take this and still go towards the wrestling side of things for me. I think those might be, I'll check them. If anybody's got any earbuds, please watch your ears. We have the most sensitive smoke detector in the world of smoke detectors. Hope everybody got my warning before that went off. Bean, you good? Come here, babe. There you go. It's over. It's over. No, not homemade waffles. Uh, Frozen waffles. That's probably done too. I love my Instagram. I good Lord. I've had people come off of here that I've blocked and they go to my Instagram. It's like, okay, wow, I blocked you for a reason. We've got grape jelly is what's going to be used on these. Last night we made some, and I took them and I put we had some king creams left. We had a French toast flavored cream cheese left. And I smothered them in that, and I took some brown sugar and sprinkled them on top of that, and then put them in the air fryer. And oh my God, they were so good. I should have done them tonight the way I wanted them, but she done them the best she could, and they're perfect. She put a lot of butter on them. They look fantastic. So they're going to be great. But did it taste like funnel cake? That's a good question. What did it taste like? Kind of. I tell you what it really reminded me of. I don't know if all Mexican restaurants do this, but thank you, love. For a dessert, they do the deep fried tortilla shell, and they put the cinnamon and syrup on it. To me, that's what it tasted like.
Yeah.
So I really try to be a good hubby. I do. I feel like I fail a lot. I ain't gonna lie about that. I feel like a failure today, 100%. So that's perfect, isn't it? We couldn't have planned that. Last piece of sausage. She's giving her a hard time. I'm not saying I'm a better cook than she is. She can throw down. But there's things that I cook that I outcook her on, and there's things that she cooks that she outcooks me on. So, but guys, I'm gonna jump off here long enough to eat, and then I'll be back because we still desperately need 126 more to keep the room. Yeah, I love grilling. I really do. I'm gonna smash this because this is it for the day. Um, I don't like to eat while I'm online. I think it's rude to eat and try to have a conversation. So, but I'm gonna jump off here. I'll be back. Give me 15 minutes to eat this, and then I will be back, guys.